authoritarian regimes, they look good from the outside, right? I mean, their armies look really good on parade, man. You got to give that to Putin and to Xi Jinping, man. Like, damn, we could never march like that. They can't fight worth a damn. They can't fight worth a damn, but they look good on parade. But authoritarian regimes are actually very brittle, right? Our democracies are ugly. I mean, our debates are out in the open. Hey, freedom of press, freedom of speech, that's a good thing, you know? It's easy, I think, to become pessimistic, but we can recover, we can gain strength because democracies have the ability to improve, the ability to correct, because we have a say in how we're governed. And I think one of the biggest challenges we face today is too many Americans, maybe too many young Americans maybe in particular, don't feel that sense of agency. And I think we've robbed them of that in some ways. You know, and we do have kind of a crisis of confidence. But I think what we ought to do is restore a sense of agency. We ought to say, we don't need to wait for political leaders. We can convene Americans like this forum does. That's why I love this forum, to have meaningful, respectful discussions about the challenges we face. And then to determine how we can work together to build a better future. We can do it. We can do that. Hey, wars don't end when one side disengages. And jihadist terrorists are waging an endless jihad against us. And I think, as we hopefully learned with COVID, problems like, you know, a pandemic or jihadist terrorism that develop abroad can only be dealt with at an exorbitant cost once they reach our shores. And I think what the American people never got in Afghanistan, certainly consistently, or in Iraq, was what the American people needed to know and deserve to know. What is at stake? So what? Why do we care? What's in this for us, right? What is the problem that we ought to be concerned about? And secondly, what is a strategy that will deliver a favorable outcome at an acceptable cost and risk? People talk about, you know, maybe it's time to negotiate, leave something on Putin's plate. The other metaphor is, you know, give him an off-ramp. Hey, an off-ramp for Putin is just an opportunity to look for the next on-ramp. And so instead of helping him with an off-ramp, we ought to be taping his foot to the pedal and helping him accelerate into the brick wall that he's headed for. And I think we could do that by giving Ukraine enough to win. Stop giving them just enough not to lose, and help giving them enough to win.